Hey guys, the Gamer Untamed. I haven't uploaded in a week. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I actually have no excuse. That's really sad. I think I was just trying to think of a good idea, and then I thought of a good idea. But first, animal power. Yeah, elephant, zebra. No. Anyway, I thought of the idea. Why don't we talk about Grand Theft Auto 5 and everything we know so far? Because frankly, Grand Theft Auto 5, everyone's talking about it. We've had the trailer released, the gameplay trailer looks amazing because everyone has been fussing about the Grand GTA 5 official trailer. And so I'm doing an analysis type video on what we can gather from the trailer as well as what we've heard already. So I thought that would be a very good idea. Firstly, have I been up to anything since my last video, which was about 400 days, and I believe that was before I started school again, so I haven't uploaded in a week. I'm pretty sure. What's really exciting though is I'm going to be reviewing I should have reviewed already Man of Steel. May still review Man of Steel, I'm not really sure, but I'm definitely going to be reviewing The Conjuring. Because me and a couple of girls were going to see The Conjuring on Friday night, and it's going to be super scary because we're going at like 9:20. Nah, but I'm really excited, even though I'm super scared, but it's going to be so much fun. And my friend Annie also, she got me another Pop Viney Deep character. I'm just going to give it for you to see. It's a zombie, still in its original packaging. It's the Walking Dead tank zombie. And you can still get Glenn, Michonne's Pet 1, Michonne, and Michonne's Pet 2. So this is pretty cool. I'm really glad that my friend got me this. She gave it to me the other day. It's the original packaging. It's the box on the side's a bit smashed, but still really awesome that goes alongside. See, now I've had to like arrange my books again because I've got no space on my bookshelf, which really sucks. So now I've got two Pop Vineys next to each other, right there, and another one up there. I'm going to stash my books in some other place, like there, somewhere up there. So I can't point. Really disappointed that I didn't get to go to PAX Australia though, which really disappointed me. But I'm going to be going next year. It's going to be so much fun because I'm going to get 3-day pass. I know my friends that went. Pure Josh, who's on YouTube as well, he went, and I'm sorry, Justin went as well, and they had so much fun, so I really want to go. But right now, I'm going to start my analysis on GTA 5 with the protagonists and their unique abilities. So we already know the protagonists' names. There's Franklin, Michael, and Trevor, and each of them have their own backstories and personalities. But they also have unique fighting abilities, which I think is cool. I do not believe they did that last time. I don't remember, but Franklin has the ability to slow down time when having shootouts while driving, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. Like, I know you can do it. It sort of like reminds me a bit of Max Payne. Same with Michael, because he can do it in shootouts, but not in the car. So that reminds me a lot of Max Payne, because Max Payne, you jump and you shoot, and I think that is the same with Michael. And he's a bank robbing character, so that works. And Trevor, I can't believe what I'm doing right now. Trevor can trigger Berserker mode. So they're their own unique abilities. They're not even that unique because Trevor and Michael's is practically the same one, just in different places. They all have their own specific lives. So, for example, the game will touch on more emotional stories of their past, their present, and their backstory and who they are and their families and their relationships with other people. So during the trailer, we saw Michael having a bike ride with his son, and that is definitely more of a unique and emotional sort of journey for those characters that we didn't have previously before. So I really enjoy that aspect of it. It's taking a far more personal turn, and you can also switch from characters, and as you do that, what's happening when you're not playing specific characters is that things will change and you'll come back and something might have happened that you don't know about, which I think is completely really interesting because, for example, if you go play Michael for a bit and then you come back to play Franklin, something might have happened in Franklin's life and you weren't there to see it, and it's like come back to bite him if it's a bad situation, which I think is a really cool idea to do, considering last time they didn't have that, I believe. I really don't remember. It was such a long time ago and I haven't played GTA 4. This is pretty cool. You can talk about other characters behind their backs. That's pretty cool. Like, if you're playing one character, you might be talking about one of the other characters, and then you might end up okay, this is really confusing. For example, while playing Michael, you might be talking to Franklin about Trevor. Oh yeah. That is sick up, you're ending up bitching about the last one. Everyone does that. No, I do. Not. I promise I don't do that. But that would be fun to do in game. No, it's just like, hey Franklin, have you heard about what Trevor did today? Stole a book. Stole a car. Stole a gun. Let's go. Heists and combat. So in GTA 5, you are required to get more strategic as you play the game. So the more heists you do, the more strategic you're going to have to get as the game progresses. I thought this was because it's going to get harder, and when you have a harder level of combat and things to do, you're going to have to learn to strategize. And I know that some people, like myself, don't strategize that often, meaning, which is why I'm not very good at stealth games, because in stealth games, you're required to strategize and have patience, and I have patience. I just go out and kill. I don't have patience. I go out and kill people, which is why I suck at stealth games. Because I can't wait, and I'm just like, let's go, and then I might get electrocuted. That's not going to happen here, hopefully. But there'll be many fun things, like you're able to, while on heist, you're able to buy disguise and place it in a getaway, and place a getaway car in the good location so you can get away fast. So it's requiring you to think. It sort of reminds me a bit of Hitman a little, like in Conviction, where you're like required to get a lot of products to use in your heist. That is cool. Like, you can dress up as like a freaking bank guard and just have a getaway car in the side alley, and get out the back door. And so Rockstar has really enforced a much more smarter and dangerous system. When you are doing a heist or you're in any combat, it's going to get harder, and you're going to have to use strategic strategies to make it work for you. Gunplay is now more mobile, which means it's more fluid than it was before. Like last time, it felt a bit stiff, and now it's very free moving, so you're able to stay engaged while in the combat system. So they've actually supposedly enforced a combat jog. So when you're running, you can still shoot while you're running, and it's easy to see. Like, you can see what you're doing really easily. I mean, Rockstar have always done a very good job, but sometimes it has felt a little stiff. So I'm happy with the way that it's transitioned into GTA 5. They've taken a new system. Cover is always important, okay, but the cover process is not as necessary. It's more of an option, but the hopping out of cover is much more easier now, because you're allowed to hop out of in and out of fire very quickly. So while you're in cover, you're safe. You are fine. Just like they have even a good cover system, when you're getting out of a car, you will be subjected to far lesser bullets or whatever you're being thrown at with. So, which I like, because a lot of times, actually, the cover system is really crap in a lot of games. But the way they're describing it right now is that it's very easy to access. You press a button and you're there. Of course, it's different when you have console and PC. I think it's coming out on PC. I can't really remember because I've only seen copies of it for PS3. But I will be getting it on PC. I'm pretty sure there is one. Because of the fact that when I get a game, if I know I really want to play it, I'm going to get it on my PC, because I'm a PC gamer at heart. But any game, of course, that is exclusive to PS3, I'm going to be getting it on the PS3. Just example like Beyond Two Souls, that's specifically that. But of course, things are different with console and PC controls. You're also able to customize your weapons, so more depth gameplay. They want you to be able to create flashy weapons. So Want to stay quiet? Buy a silencer. Want to look flashy? Get a cool paint job. So you're able to connect more and have what you want on your weapons all the time. Reminds, like, you can see the changes on your weapons when you're carrying them. The world of GTA 5 has a fantastic ambient soundtrack with again, phenomenal collection of radio stations that are going to be used in the cars. It's actually the first game in the series to provide an additional soundtrack to the game. There'll be also, of course, a very subtle and ambient score which accompanies you through your adventures within the game as well, along with the radio. And of course, there's always that build up to that shootout, and the music is epic. But I'm always looking forward to see the kind of music that plays when you're in the car, because I know in LA Noire was very old music, like that music that would resemble Valerie by Amy Winehouse, and then there's Sleeping Dogs, which is a little Japanese music or actual radio and people are talking. So I'd be really interested to hear songs for GTA 5. I'm assuming it's a lot of rap songs, but I'd love to see more than just that, and songs that we can relate to, songs we know as well, which would be great, because then I would love to listen to it all the time. Oh, and not while I'm driving, put on my own music in the background. Yeah. As per to normal GTA, you have your normal assortment of cars, helicopters, motorbikes, boats, but now there will also be various other ways to be able to get around in the world, such as fighter jets, jet skis, scuba wear, parachutes, submarines, and now bicycles. I want to ride my bicycle. No, that was terrible. But that'd be fun. Whee! I don't even know if that's really entertaining. Cars, speaking of ways to get around, cars are customizable as well. So you can go to featured auto shops and go get paint jobs and cosmetic enhancements, as well as enhancements for functionality, so like bulletproof wheels or something. But you can improve cosmetic such as paint jobs and extra like colors, leather seats, or whatever you're going to do to add to your car to make it look nice. And of course, then you've got your functionality, which is very important, like bulletproof this, or this enhances this, which is also very important in a game like this, where you're in your car a lot of the time. In games such as this, you're driving around places to get from location to location because of how huge the map is. Fantastic though. The map is also very huge. It's 3 times the size of Red Dead Redemption. That's pretty cool. Whoa. Which is awesome, because Red Dead Redemption is huge, as I've played that. But missions everywhere as well. As you explore the map, you'll be able to find a whole bunch of missions, but may not even have any relation to the story that you're going on about. For example, your job might go pick up a hitchhiker, help a starlet, like some fancy schmancy celebrity, escape the paparazzi, or even just go participate in golf or tennis. Something that's worth playing. Probably not golf, unless you're a really old man, like my dad. It's pretty old. In GTA 4, I'm changing my hair all the time. You could buy safe houses. GTA 5, you can buy more than safe houses. You are able, if you have money to burn, you can invest it and in stores around the city to provide yourself with a steady income. That reminds me of Assassin's Creed. You know how in Assassin's Creed, through Brotherhood and Revelations, you could go out and invest in different stores or different places. You could, which is also like purchasing it and making it available again. That's like this. You get a steady income to your bank account. There are obviously benefits like free taxi rides as well, and of course investments in stocks and stock markets. So they're trying to make it as realistic as possible, as if you invest in something, you're going to get a reward for that. That also reminds me a bit of Oblivion, which I had a mod that you're able to invest in places, which is awesome. Awesome idea. I really wish I had my long nails right now. But I'm also really glad that they've stuck to, with the map, regarding the map again, they've stuck to having open places. Unlike games like LA Noire and Sleeping Dogs, you cannot go into most places. But of course, what I love about GTA is that you can. You have the availability to do that, and you have the availability and to go out and play games and do nothing that is related to your quests. That is awesome. So it's also really relating to real life. There is a multiplayer now, an online mode, which is GTA Online, and where you're supposed to be located on one map, which I don't really quite understand. Is it either one server or multiple servers with the same map? I don't know. That is not revealed, but there will be an online mode, which I'm super excited about. But if they do it on one server, they have to be very careful. They'll have to do sub-servers within a server because they won't have enough space. But only time will tell. I think what I'm most excited to see about in GTA 5 is the way it's progressed with the graphics and the quality of the design, because of course the quality for the design in GTA 4 was of course amazing, but I would like to see more realistic additions. I mean, I know you've got cheats and stuff and you can add in a whole bunch of stuff that makes absolutely no sense, but I want to keep my experience of GTA as realistic as possible. Like, for example, unless I'm in a bit of a pickle and I'm running away from cops in a car, I would personally drive on the right on the correct side of the road by obeying the road rules, because in LA Noire, I remember I spent so much time just running and going ahead, and then I crashed all the time. But when you stay in the traffic, I mean, sometimes you weave around because they're stupid and slow and don't even know when to go at a green light. Stupid AI. But I would like to stick to the road rules and make my experience as realistic as possible. Speaking of games and stuff, I bought The Secret World the other day. I haven't played much of it because with homework I could play Guild Wars 2 while doing the same thing at the same time because it's frequent. It is easier to do so because in Guild Wars I roleplay a lot and I haven't found roleplay in the Secret World yet, so I can't really go into that. But I heard from my friend over Guild Wars that Secret World is amazing, the roleplay is fantastic, and everything's excellent. I am finding it to be a bit laggy, which is disappointing. It is really laggy for me. Not a fan. I think that's because of all the people on the one server, but not one server, but on the server that is for roleplay, which is called Arcadia. Awesome, but that does kind of push boundaries a little. But regardless, back to GTA 5. I'm super excited. I cannot wait for it to come out. I'm not pre-ordering the game because I really couldn't care less if I got a poster. If I pre-order things, I'm going to pre-order a game that has bonuses, like with what is it called? Watch Dogs. I want to get a figurine with it. I really don't have much space going on up here. I would have to remove a whole bunch of boxes down there that are empty. There's 2 that's empty. So I'm going to have to remove some crap. Put it in another one. See how that goes. But thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed my analysis on my opinions regarding GTA 5. Hope you liked it. I think my next video will either be about the next game that I get, or it will be about something completely unrelated, such as I still have to do my 10 things that guys don't understand about girls, because I finally got the answers to those. I don't believe I did what I don't understand about girls. I can't really remember, but I have to do those. Also have to do a sort of more deep and meaningful chat with you guys soon, but I will be keeping up with gaming videos. I really do apologize for the delay. Also, I would like to say extra happy birthday to Gamer MD83. You are awesome. Happy birthday again. Oh, by the way, the fact that you got a PS Vita, freaking cool. So happy birthday. You really deserve to have the best birthday. It's kind of sad that you got sick, but happy birthday. And I will please leave a comment on this video, guys, down below. Please give this a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel because that would be awesome. I will do something crazy or something when I reach 300 subscribers. So please do subscribe, that'd be sick as, and tell your friends about me. Yeah. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!